Welcome back to the channel. And man, Tahoe PPV, PPG, whatever you want to call it. You know, I love it. I love it. You know, I love the Tahoe. I always wanted one. I said that plenty of times. I always wanted one, a Tahoe PPV, ever since they first rolled out. Since I seen the city first roll them out in 07, I seen 6390 on Central and Bloomingdale when I was 13 back in 07. And it came down the bridge on patrol. The two officers, now, these two officers, they was, you know, I'm gonna just be honest, they was assholes in the neighborhood. We called them Officer Dick and Officer Pussy. That's what we call those two from the 25th District. Because they would ride past us and then they'd just throw the middle fingers up at us. Like, we wouldn't even have to say nothing, they just ride past, throw the middle fingers up. So one day they was in the Crown Vic and they rode past, they was responding. He was all standing on Linda and Bloomingdale. And they rode past and Officer Pussy put his finger out the window and gave us all the middle finger. They rode past in the Crown Vic. I'm like, man, that's slow Vic. That Vic slow. This and the third. So the next day, me and my right-hand man at the time, you know, I still got much love for him though. Respect it, bro. I still got much love for bro. So I love, dog. We going up there to the gas station. It was a Marathon gas station at the time. We walking up there. Same two officers from the day before. Officer D, Officer Pussy. Come down the bridge on patrol. They, I guess they get a call. They hit the lights in squad 6390. I remember the squad number vividly, very well. They come down the bridge on patrol. They get a call, they U-turn. They stomp the gas. All I hear is that 5-3 roaring. I was like, I get like jumping up and down. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, I gotta get me a Tahoe, At the time I'm thinking Tahoe. I'm like, I gotta get me one of those. I'm like, okay, then I learned the name. I'm like, I gotta get me a Tahoe. I didn't know it was called Tahoe PPV. I didn't start learning that till like 2011, 2012. I'm like, I gotta give me a Tahoe one day. I want a Tahoe. I heard that 5-3. I want it. Like, I always wanted a Tahoe ever since then. It's like, I'm still keeping it respectful. I used to tell my girl all the time, I want a Tahoe. She's like, you gonna get one? And then, you know, back in 21, I started going to school where she got me enrolled in the school for the automotive stuff. You know, big thanks to her. Shout out to her. She got me enrolled in the school. I came home. She talked to me about it. She's like, yeah, I think you should do it. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So then, I'm like, then I started realizing we get a grade for working on our own cars. I'm like, bet, y'all know I had the black Crown Vic at the time. I started going crazy with just doing things on it, just doing stuff on it. Then I'm like, I stumbled upon the city website, and I seen a Tahoe in there. It needed a transmission. I'm like, I want to get it. I want to get it. But every time, like, the bids come up, people's outbidding me on it, stuff like that. I was like, I just want to get it. I want to get it. I'll take it to school and I'll put a motor in it, you know, put a transmission in it, rebuild it, whatever, right? I'm like, man, I want to get it. You know, but people kept outbidding me on it and whatnot. Then came later on that year, I wanted to do it again. I wanted to get another one again. So I get the money. I got the money. I started bidding on it. Then, you know, she said, oh, you know, basically our daughter's school tuition came up. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking, like, I was like, man, I'm like, if I could win this Tahoe, but if I win it, I ain't gonna have my part of her tuition. And then I'm like, nah, I'm like, let me go ahead and leave it. Let somebody else get it. You know, but I always wanted one. You know, ever since I discovered the city website, I always wanted one, get one from the city, get a motor and fix it up. Even like last year I was talking about it. She was like, yeah, you gonna get one, you gonna get it fixed up how you wanna get it fixed up. I had the chance to get one this year. Got one this year. And just been doing things on it. You know, expanding my knowledge. You know, a couple people might call it raggedy. So what? It starts and runs. It's been doing its job. Almost 15,000 miles later, has been doing his job, you know. So, but the thing is, you know, a lot of people don't understand, you know, my knowledge. You know, I take a car as a bucket and make it look like something. If I remember, I'm gonna drop the link to the first video I ever posted on this Tahoe. But yeah, so a lot of people don't get that. And I'm like, that's fine by me. I'm like, it's cool, you know, it's no sweat to me, you know, and that look a lot better than what it did when I first got it. But yeah, I always wanted one of these. Like, I always wanted one. And, you know, now I want a Caprice PPV next. 6.0 only with the sports mode. Yeah, 6.0 Caprice. I want like a 20. I take it 2013, 2014. I'm cool. As long as we got the 6.0 in it, VA life only. Y'all already know, VA life only. You know, so, yeah, that's my thing. Like, you know, it's my love for cars run deep. You know, that's the second in charge, you know. That's it. Well, I'm going to say the third thing. It's two other things that are more important than the cars. I love more than cars. But at the end of the day, you know, my love for cars run deep. You know, my passion for it run deep. You know, I didn't fix up this whole interior, you know, from all the door panels, all the seats. Then got all tires and rims, new headlights, new front bumper twice, new headlights twice, you know, new mirrors, mirror covers. Whole lot of things I done fixed on this truck. Water pump, radiator, cooling fan, alternator. I did the alternator in May. Tensioner pulley, serpentine belt. I did a whole lot of work to this truck, you know, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep building, you know. I'm gonna keep doing my passion and staying out the way. You know, this is what I do. Like, maybe at the end of the year, it'll look totally different or something. Who knows? You know, I'm just going with the flow, keeping the Tahoe alive one weekend at a time. You know, but anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. I'll catch y'all in the next one. As always, stay blessed, stay positive, like, comment, and subscribe.